What up, baby?
What do you know about Whisper's monster fluid side?
Because we like to say the word cock. That's why.
All right, you should hear me now. Guess what? It reset my fucking microphone again today, guys. It reset my fucking microphone. I hate my life. No, I wasn't muted. It decided to reset my mic. I started with Comfort Tale and immediately chose violence against OBS. Anyway, that's how my day has been going. If I'm being honest with you, I was debugging code all the way up until stream. It's still not working. I sent it to my boss. So, it's actually not been a bad day. I'm just mad I didn't have my code working before I logged out and that it made me late for stream. But it doesn't matter. It's my stream. I can do what I want to as long as the mic works. Fuck. Okay. So, let me say hello to all of you now that I've settled in. Now that we're past the violence. Now that I have Comfort Tale. Yeah? Okay. So, Alroy and Adro, hello. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here, hanging out with me and my fucking muted mic today. T, hello. Welcome. Chrissy, it's so good to see you. Ninja, hello. I actually can't remember if it was Ninja or Otaku, but I thought it was Ninja, so tell me if I'm wrong. But I was like, I'm guessing, but I think it was Ninja. My brain is melted. Piggy, I was so lonely today, Piggy. I was so lonely debugging my code today. I'm blaming you, Piggy. No, it's okay. I hope that your day was good. I hope that your day was good and cozy without stream. Let's didn't stream today either, so it was like max suffering. My life was big cry. Anyway, Opal, hi, it's always good to see you. Hello. You didn't do anything, Ninja. You did nothing wrong. Literally nothing. Limes, thank you so much for the 29 heckin' months. Please enjoy the fluffy stream, the squishy motes, and all my love just for you. Which you know you have it. You know you do. I appreciate you. I even only got to barely watch Claire's stream with Sad Smurf. Hello, welcome. Welcome in. Trolling still. Inferno, hello. It's good to see you. Hello. Alter, I know. Violence in my wholesome stream? Who would do that? Who would do that? Not me. Not me. There's no violence here. So, Oh, and streaking 40 streams. Holy fuck. I'm full of swearing today, fam. I'm full of fuck. So I put together my stream notification. Typer's really fast, right? And I was like, what the fuck do I put for my stream notification? 85 Alter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Jesus shit. Thank you so much for that 85 stream streak. Damn, I don't even know what to say. Whenever you all post these like stupid long streaks, 40 and 85, I'm like boggled. I appreciate you all more than words can even say. Thank you for hanging out with me, especially during this lonely time in which Kyle's out of town. Thank you. So I posted, I put my like go live notification together in my title, right? I'm gay for Yaoi investigators was fine. That was fine. Yeah, he's at a conference. He's allowed to go to where his work is based out of in Denver for a conference. Yeah, he is, in fact. Yes, he's out of town all week for work. So I've been by my whole self since Tuesday. He'll be back like at dumbass o'clock on Saturday night. So, but that's okay. I have fun things planned until then, including this stream. But apparently I said Friendly Trash Griffin is a little gay to go with my I'm Gay for Yaoi Investigators title, and Twitch said no. That is not okay to put in. I'm like, are they mad that I'm a small gay or that I'm only slightly gay? I'm really confused about this. So instead, I changed it to Friendly Trash Griffin is gay +1 today, and that was fine. I don't know what's going on with that, but okay Twitch. Okay, I'm still gay, okay? Look, Twitch, I still like girls, and I still like yaoi boys, and I still like boys, and I, you know, like non-binary people too, but I do consider myself bi. I didn't just want to change that to pan. It seemed like a weird shift for me, so I just stuck with bi, even though I'm not like picky about what's in your pants. It doesn't matter really that much to me. Being demisexual does that, right? Like, it's definitely about emotional attraction. Not that I don't notice people and think they're hot, just so we're clear. Like all spectrums, Demi has a range, and I tend to range on the more sexual side of it. Yeah, Twitch is being a dumbass. I don't even know if I'm just blah. Today is a day. It is a day that ends in day. So, and then my mic was muted. You know, it reset my mic on Slack too. Funny story. Yeah, see, Chrissy, like, nothing wrong with that. You know? I think the thing is, like, it's way too complicated what gives you butterflies or what doesn't than to say it's one thing or another, right? Slivy T, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. I am in comfy tail mode right now, but I'm also choosing violence. Yeah, it must be the Windows update. Fuck Windows. Fuck their updates. Fuck everything. That's how I feel. This is an 18 plus stream because we say the word cock and because I say the word fuck a lot. Yeah. Yep. And here we are. So, how are all of you? You banned me from TikTok. Oh, that's so nice. I'm doing well. I'm on fire right now, but I've had a pretty okay day actually. The day's been fine. My stream's on fire, but it's fine. I need a fire background. I need fire. I need to put fire in here so I can just sit in a room on fire. What do you all think? I'm sure I can add that into Shoost. Just why does Shoost not have a fire filter? Shoost needs a fire filter. I'm gonna go on Patreon and Typers and be like, excuse me, Shoost creator, please add fire filter. You have snow, you have rain, you have fog. I would like fire, please. Yeah, literally fire filter. You're now the regional lead in your area of expertise in your company. You need more responsibility. Yeah, clearly, Chrissy, clearly. You're not already full of responsibility and work to the brim. Leaking, perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, thank you, my friend Zoji. Opal, can we shout out Zoji? My friend Zoji helped me pick it out when I decided to first start streaming, and I wasn't sure what the hell to make my name. But my VTuber avatar was a LARP character. Livestream! No, lives, I do that on Piggy's stream all the time. I do that on Piggy's stream all the time. Opal can attest. Opal can attest that I try to shout Opal out on Piggy's stream all the time. Sometimes I do it on purpose, but it's usually on accident. So funny. Thank you, Opal, for shouting out Zoji, our Gabo friendo. Yeah. So my character in LARP, her name was Whisperwind, and she was a griffin, obviously. And I have like my original designs. I have a lot of old art of her. I have costume pics of her. But when I decided I was going to be a griffin VTuber, I thought Whisper was okay, but it wasn't like really the vibe I was going for. I thought about, and so I tried to shorten it to Whisper, but that was taken in like every form you can imagine. So Zoji helped me come up with whispering and helped me be edgy by making it with a Y, right? That's how it works, right? Instead of like XX whisper XX, that's the other way to do it, right? Isn't that the way the kids do it these days? Or maybe like XO whisper XO? Or would you make it like symmetrical so it would be XO whisper OX? I don't know. But yeah, so that's why my name is spelled the way it is because Zoji helped me with my branding when I first started streaming. God, it's been like 3.5 years. I can't believe it. I was looking at, I posted art on Twitter today of my LARP character, Carrie. Perfect, Chrissy. Yes. Yes, you're right. I forgot the guild tag. Damn it, I knew there was something. I knew it. Lewd. Yes, you're right. Damn. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I posted art on Twitter today of my LARP character, Carrie, who I played through most of COVID online. And I discovered Vroid during the time in which I was playing her. And I made my first Vroid avatar as Carrie, and then I was like, what do I do with this? I didn't know about VR chat at the time, fam. I didn't have any idea that VR chat was a thing. I was like, what? Okay, I've made a 3D model of my LARP character. Now what? Now, any of you who know, because I'm old, would have told me it's time to go on TikTok and do like a lot of videos of my LARP character instead of me in like different scenarios, right? And do TikTok memes. But I had no idea what the hell to do because I was like, what do I do now? What do I do with this character? So I did make like a vlog video. Doesn't that age me, vlogs? Like I tried that and I was like, I don't know about this. And someone told me vlogging's old and I'm old, and that was true. And then I felt bad. I was bad and I felt bad. And so, oh, bring up Vines. Yeah, I should have made Vines. There we go. There we go. And so I was like, fine, I'm gonna make another character. So then I made Whisper because she was always my favorite LARP character. Yeah, she was always my favorite LARP character. And so I was like, I'm gonna try to make her in Vroid. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I'm artistic, right? We all know I'm an artist. So I was like, fine, I'm gonna make her. And so I did. And one of the other LARPers was like, hey, I know a VTuber. And I was like, what the fuck's a VTuber? What's a VTuber? What is VTubing? And I Googled it and I fell on HoloLive, of course. So then I looked at a lot of HoloLive videos and I was like, what do you mean? These are all like Japanese girls, Chinese girls. Also, my voice isn't high-pitched enough to be a VTuber. What are you even talking about right now? And he was like, well, I know someone who uses Vroid like you do and is a VTuber. And she does really well. And her name's Pren. And I bet that she'd talk to you and tell you about streaming. And so sweet Pren got on a voice chat with me on Discord and was like, yeah, I'll tell you all about VTubing and I'll tell you what software to use and everything. And so 3.5 years later, I'm still a VTuber. And that's how it started. Because I made that first picture of Carrie, and then I met Pren. I'd actually known Pren before. I just didn't know she was a VTuber at the time. And then she showed me how to be a VTuber, and here we are. That's how it all started. And now I have a gajillion PNG models to go with my Vroid model, like this beautiful one from Morgue, which I just needed to be a cozy little chib today, everybody. Sometimes you need to just be a cozy little chibi, right? I feel like the fluffier I am, the cozier I am, and this form is max fluff, so yeah. Okay, we're gonna play spooky games today. Floofy, exactly, Inferno, floofy! I'm gonna play scary games today, but we've gotten through the first detective story, so, we're gonna go to the next one in the timeline. And before we do that, I have to do the absolutely terrible thing of running ads. I know, I'm so sorry. But I am gonna run them. I'm gonna run them now and get them out of the way. And then we're gonna go play visual novels. Spooky, I don't really have any spooky ads. I have a whole bunch of bookmarked, well, I don't know what Twitch is playing. I have a whole bunch of bookmarked MMD videos though. And some of them are like metal or horror, blah. So I might be able to do that. I just need to find a good outfit for that. I have a Halloween outfit, but I'm not sure if it's what I want. And I'd want to have, I'm getting too, like, obsessed with this. I'm getting too obsessed with this. If I need to have a new outfit for every MMD video I make, I'm going to die. I have to put all of those on my avatar. And so this is terrible. I'll DM you. Okay, Opal. But I'm like holding myself to rigid, unacceptable standards. I'm making myself do things that are really difficult just because I want to have every video be unique. And that is really, really too hardcore for me. I need to be, tell me this. Everybody, I need you to validate me in chat. I need you to tell me, Whisper, you're not really getting paid for this because you put way more money into this than you make back, but I do appreciate all of you who support me putting money back into this. You don't have to do this, but you can if you want to, okay? Tell me you don't have to do this, Whisper, but you can if you want to. Okay? I wish, but I have a rule. I have to pay off my mortgage before I can be like a full-time streamer. That's my self-imposed rule because I like stability. So if I ever pay off my mortgage, then I can be a I can wear the same pants multiple days in a row or wear the same dress to multiple events. Is that a thing, Adro? I can't believe it. I feel like I'm going to be judged. If I wear the same t-shirt 2 days in a row, or even one that looks similar to work, and I'm on video call, I swear that someone's gonna notice and call me out on it. Despite the fact that I think every fucking dude I work with wears the same shirts every day. I don't know, fam. Yeah, I don't know. It's silly. Okay, look, we're gonna go be fancy. I'm gonna run these ads. For you all who've already had pre-rolls because they force it on me at the beginning of stream, or for those of you who have subs, then please enjoy the dance videos. Otherwise, I will catch you on the flip sides of the ads, and we're gonna play some Paranormasight. I don't remember which character. I think it's the high schoolers. So yeah. All right, we'll see. I'll be back. I'll see you in a minute. I will see you in just a minute. Da 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 da. I got too distracted watching my own video to open the game. So I'm opening it now. Also, I'm going to put my comfort tail down for now. We'll bring it back later. I'm sure I'll need it. I am positive I will. Okay, let's see. Where were we? It is a good video. I know. I was like, that's so nice. Scales of song. I'm just gonna, and then I was like, oh, whoops, I was supposed to open the game. Clearly I needed my relax time. All good. It's okay. It's here now. Thanks for shouting out, Altar. Also, this like opening music is always epic as fuck. Whoosh. Okay, so where we last left off. Oh, I can zoom. Holy shit. Oh, and there's like night and day things. Okay, so where we last left off, we did the crime scene and we did the crime scene investigation. There we go. Words, I can use them. I'm a big Griffin. And so next, I think we're gonna go to Yakko Sakazaki because we talked about doing these at least somewhat chronologically, right? And I think the spirit board at the wherever they are is that, I think it's the high school. I'm not positive though. It could be an apartment complex, but okay, the spirit board's next. Yakko Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets her classmate, Mio Kurosuzu, in their classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What, 11 p.m. Komagata High School? Okay. Those windows look busted, or is it just me? That should be everything. Mio's cute as fuck. Look at her. Look at her with her little star hair clip. She's also like just a little chubby. She's so cute. Okay. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yakko? Sorry. Give me a second. It's okay. It's normal to be nervous your first time. Okay, look, fam. I am going to endeavor to be a very responsible Griffin and not do any that's what she said or lewd jokes when there are high school girls on the screen, okay? Help me hold myself to this standard. There's nothing to be scared of. I promise. Thanks. I'm ready. High school student, Yakko Sakazaki. Persons of interest updated. Yakko Sakazaki is femme, a high school student, and curse echo is ? Yakko is a student in the class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate, Michio Shiraishi, committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yakko's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Sonoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yakko is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. Oh my god, I love her already. She's me! Okay. She is also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her friends or family. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by innate love of chaos. Yakko's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken and is the source of considerable stress for her mother. I love her. Okay, so I think this is about the time, fam, when we start doing our red string across the wall, right? On our board where we start mapping everything, right? So Michio Shiraishi was mentioned in the last setup, right? And she's the girl who was being helped by the dead police officer. And she had committed suicide like a bit ago, a couple months ago, I think. But everybody thinks that her suicide was maybe due to like family problems at home or suspicious circumstances. So Yakko is her friend. So we can like string them together, right? So like Michio gets strung to Hajime and gets a string to Yakko. I wish I could make like all of this together on a board. We're gonna have to start like whiteboarding this. I need to have a whiteboard screen where we just like draw all of our connections out. So that'd be amazing. Oh, that'd be so much work. Okay. And then Mio is connected to Yakko by being her friend who's helping her perform the spirit ritual, but she's a transfer student. Okay. All right. Let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Okay. Does that mean I also tap it. Okay. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. I can pick Scepter!
Zeratixon
Scepter
says,
of the Spirit
"Hello
Board!
Riot, can you teach me some finger relaxing techniques for use on Ouija boards?"
Oh God. What are you asking her about? She's thinking really hard about this. Like really hard about it. Hold up. What? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry, Zara. Can you refund Zara's points? I'm gonna have to take Riot down. This is not a fixable problem. They're telling me that the API that I'm connected to for her is deprecated and that I have to connect to a new one. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I have to close Riot. I'm going to turn off those redeems for chat for today. Yeah. So here's the thing. You all know, because it's not hidden information, that Riot functions based on ChatGPT. And thanks, Opal. I appreciate you. I'm turning off the viewer rewards right now. Actually, it's hilarious. My mouse is, my window for Twitch is on top of the game right now, but it's still moving my mouse in the game. Very spooky. Okay, so what's happened is, I stuck on ChatGPT 3.5 because I have to pay every time Riot talks. Or understands, I have to pay every time Riot talks. But it's really cheap. It's like, I don't know, 0.05 cents a token, right? So I think last year I went through $20 in over a year. Totally worth it to me for the fun that she brings everybody. The problem here is they introduced a new version. It's much better, right? It's faster, better, amazing, more accurate, better talking. Like 10 times as expensive. So I was like, I don't need that. I don't need her to be more accurate. She's not, whatever. I don't need her to be like, you know, more useful or more interesting. She's fine the way she is. For if I'm paying like 10 times as much money for like every redeem, that's stupid, right? So I was like, I'm not upgrading her. I'm gonna leave her alone. Well, apparently they've deprecated it, so now I have to upgrade her. But I need to do some research to figure out what is the affordable version of her. So we're just gonna have to wait until Kyle is not gone at his conference. All right, where is Talk to Riot? My control, pop that off. And yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I would love for you to still be able to talk to her, but I'm just gonna make this easy for today until Kyle's back. All right, I've turned those off, so now nobody can redeem them on accident. All right. A part of me wants to pick the wrong one for funsies. Scepter of the Spirit Board. That's hilarious. Spirit of the Spectre Board is also hilarious, but if I do it wrong, it just makes me do it right. That's funny. Please visit us. Scepter of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Yeah, Mia's face. You're a little off. Huh? Just relax. I'll say it again. I'm sorry, this is too fun. I'm glad I did it wrong. It's adorable. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, I spelled board wrong. Please visit us. Still off? Why does it matter how I spell it? I said it right. It's probably in Japanese. They're different words. Okay. Okay. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please, okay. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please visit us. Hey, randos. Good. Please tell us if you were there. Whoa. It really moved. Yeah, it turns out ghosts are really picky about proofreading. Looks like we've succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right. Questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your answers are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. Is it really you? What is this girl? Let's go with what is my name. We know what our name is. I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. No. Huh? It told me no? I bet that means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? Yes. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me an attitude. How about what is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? H I G H S C H O O L. High school. High school. That's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. What's the name of the girl across from me? M-I-O. Mio. That's right. That's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic girl. Mio Kurusuzu. Oh, persons of interest updated. All right. It's funny if the ghost was dyslexic. You know what? All right, Mio is femme, a high school student, and the curse echo is question mark. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio, however, found a friend in her classmate, Yakko Sakazaki, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. I like how they specify that. She has trouble making human friends. Damn! Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. Well, she has crows and black cat friends, I guess, but not human friends. All right, is there anything else near? Okay. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal things just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know how I should feel about... Oh, sorry, Mio's voice. I don't know how I should feel about that. Okay. I'll ask again. What is my name? No! It didn't even hesitate this time. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? This seems like a circular questioning, but... No. Huh? It said no? Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh, feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes. Yes, okay. Thanks. Wait, does that mean it's okay? I thought if you mind, it's bad. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. All right, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Okay, no. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago. Oh, it was a week ago. Okay, not a month ago. A week ago. Really? Commit suicide? What? I love the sound effects. They're so, like, classic style horror sound effects. It's amazing. No. So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now, the important part. Yeah. Michio Shiraishi. Sex, femme. Occupation, high school student. Persecco, none. Oh, can I? I was hoping I wouldn't have to... Wait, maybe I can... Nope. I was hoping I wouldn't have to mouse this, but I was using my keyboard. Alas! Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Warigasui Street, her entire body broken and severely contorted. That's awful. Okay. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. I already have suspicions about this. Like, I get that falls actually are pretty hard on the body, but entire body broken and severely contorted sounds like far more that can happen than jumping off of a building. Okay. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Yeah, no, I get that, Sarah. Okay, so we're looking at 3 stories, roughly, I think, like if we're basing it around the buildings we've seen in this area. Onto concrete, to be fair, right? Because it's an alley, so it would be concrete. I'm like, how busted? Like, how could your entire body be broken and contorted at 3 stories? That doesn't seem like enough. Even if you hit stuff on the way down, like even if you landed on your back, you'd have a broken back. Okay, so if you landed on your feet, this is such a morbid thing to be discussing. If you landed on your feet, you could shatter a lot of bones in your legs, right? But it's not going to break your entire body. If you go head first, you'll probably break your neck and shatter your skull. But again, it's not going to break your entire body. You'd have to fall like on your back, right? But even then, because of that, the concussive force would spread out over all of your body and you probably would break less like ultimate bones that way. So I'm like, I watch a lot of true crime documentaries. Yeah, even if she Superman jumped, she wouldn't break her entire body. And if she did, it wouldn't be contorted. Okay, but if you don't jump, but instead are pushed, so there's not more force in that. Your natural reaction, yes, that's true. Well, even if you jump, Zara, even if you jump, your natural reaction will still be to try to catch yourself most of the time. This seems weird. Like someone fucked her up. Like there was no off of a building involved. Like something fucked up her body in that alley, right? And we know that like curses and shit are real because we've seen that in the game, you know? So I feel like Michio did not start at the top of that building is what I feel like. Michio was in that alley and some fucked up shit happened to her in there. Okay, so if you land on your arms and your legs, yeah, then you'll probably shatter your arms and your legs, right? I get that, Zara, but would it contort them? I don't know, maybe? I feel like not. Just based on the description. I don't know. Do you see why I like this game, fam? I'm like really into like the mystery aspects of it. Like how all the weird shit happens. And obviously like quote magic, right? Because there are curses in this game. But like, I'm here for the problem solving for this. I am here for the problem solving. I'm sorry. We are going to red string this wall as we go through this game and we like try to figure out all of the connections. We will. So I hope you are along with me on this ride. Because I am so ready for this. Okay. Michio and Yakko formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yakko's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yakko. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yakko herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yakko, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. At a stressful week... Oh, yes! Yes! Are you sure you didn't see that on my Twitter? Because I think I posted that on Monday. I was like, it's only Monday, but here we are. It might have been me, Zara. This happens to me all the time where people are like, I saw this yaoi thing and thought of you, but you were the one who posted it. It was a different one? That's amazing. I love it. Alroy responded to one of my tweets and was like, Whisper, I was going to send this to you, but then I realized you were the poster. I do this with one of my local friends all the time. Send them a DM on Discord, and then I'm like, oh, wait, you posted that. Never mind. Yep. All right. Michio's cause of death. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shiragishi die in an accident? Oh, okay. Yes. It said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building? No. Huh? She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building? Yes. No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. No, it said it is an accident. They asked if it was an accident and it said yes. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? Seems like it doesn't know the details. Where's the rite of resurrection? Okay. Then how about, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, we want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Whoa-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, I need comfort tail. Wrong one. Nope, still wrong one. There, I need comfort tail. Everyone, I need my comfort tail. Okay. Huh? Whoa! Yep. Felt that was gonna come. Heard the curse music. It wasn't as scary that time. Ah! What is this? Stop! I'm scared, Mio. Calm down. You can't let go before it's over. Okay, hold on. Stop. You can hear it. The procession. It hurts. Ah! Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Fool's procession. Those who hear it shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. Press the use curse button to produce the sound. Okay. All right, the resentful memory. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. Oh no. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omio is giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened even more. No, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. Was it a Goosebump book? I never really read Goosebumps. It was too scary for me as a kid. Was there someone who glued a mask onto someone's face? All right. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You, who so strongly desires the right, kill them. The mask was possessed and attached to self. Oh, I see. Oh, that one was significantly shorter. All right. We have 3 events happening at the same time. We have not done Harue's yet. So, tell me, 1 for Harue, 2 for Tetsuo, and 3 for Yakko. Which one should we do next? 1 in chat for Harue, 2 for Tetsuo, and 3 for Yakko. Zara is voting 1. Ninja says 2. Auroi is 1. Opal says 2 and Tiny says 3. All right, I need a tiebreaker for 1 and 2. Either that or I'll roll a die. I will roll a die. I have one somewhere around here, I'm sure. Give me a 1 or 2 tiebreaker. I'm gonna look for a die. Do I have one on my desk? I don't think I do. Probably one over here. 1 + 2 = no, Tiny. Your logic is sound, but... Or I should say your math is sound, but your logic is not. Oh, there's one here. Okay. I found it. All right. I'm gonna roll a d6. Okay. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1 through 3 is 1. 4 through 6 is 2. Okay. I rolled a 2, so we're gonna do 1. All right. There. I'm pro. I'm a pro tabletop role player, having a whole container of dice on the shelf just out of reach, so I just had to stand up and grab it. Okay, we're gonna go to Harue. When the son of Harue Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Harue has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears.
Help me! Please!
Oh my god, Fletz, your timing! Oh my god, your timing! That's the best! Oh. Okay. That was perfect. Beautiful. All right. May those who mock fire something perish in flame. Kill them. Kill them. The flame bearers. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire starting device on their person. Press use curse button to set your target alight. That was so beautiful, Floods. All right. The haunting clappers. Red, red, red. Oh, I gotta burp. No. I can't burp in while I am trying to read this very serious ghost story. Okay. Red, red, red. Everything is dyed crimson. My home is burning to the ground. It's hot, so hot. I must call for help, but I cannot speak. My throat must be burned up from the smoke. No, I think I'm already on fire. That's right. I'll just use the clappers. Clack, clack. Is anybody there? Clack, clack. Why is no one coming? I'm going to burn to death. How did it come to this? Oh, right. Her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch! Those hauntingly cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hands. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure in under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head will split open. All right. The evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. I've got to do it louder. Clack, clack. Thank you so much, Opal, for that clip. You have saved our lives today. The game is like the perfect combo of Spirit Kamba, Danganronpa, and the crime scene investigator sections in Trauma Team. Yeah, you know, Square Enix really fucked up on marketing this game because it's amazing and I feel like nobody knows about it. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. No, you know what they've decided to do instead? Square Enix has decided instead of getting a better marketing team, they're just going to stop making games like this. That's what their decision was this year. 12 a.m., Shigima Mansion reception room. That's what they said they're going to do. These games didn't do as well as they wanted, despite the fact that they've admitted they undermarketed them, so they're just going to stop making them. Yeah, I know. And like, this game is amazing. It's an amazing storytelling game. It's got such great mystery, all of these characters with interwoven stories. It's so good. And they're like, nope, we're not going to make them anymore because we don't know how to market them. Fuckers. Anyway, back with me, ma'am. I have to get Richter's voice down. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Sweet dreams. Housewife, Harue Shigima. Yeah, he is pretty, isn't he? Ah! Hold on. Apparently I did not click on it. Okay. He does look like the protagonist of Yaoi I would narrate. I know. Okay, so Harue, femme, occupation, housewife. Kurseko, the hunting clappers. Harue is a housewife who resides in a manor near Shumoku Bridge. Her 11-year-old son, Shuichi, was kidnapped and murdered about a year ago. The death was the result of a mistake on the part of the detective assigned to the case, a mistake which enraged the kidnapper and had him cut off all contact with the police, leaving no room for negotiation. The incident was covered up, and Shuichi's killer remains at large, leading the aggrieved Harue to call on the services of private investigator Richter Kai to uncover the truth. That's fucked, fam. That is fucked. The Shigima family came from a line of samurai who built their residence in Honjo during the Edo period. They assumed important positions in the police force following the Meiji Revolution, thereby protecting their family's elevated status. Even today, many in the Shigima line work as police bureaucrats and senior police officers. Harue's father sits in the upper echelons of the National Police Agency, and her husband, adopted into the Shigima clan through an arranged marriage, is also a highly respected agency official. However, as her family prioritizes work above all else, it wasn't long before Harue's marriage grew cold. Though she wants for nothing, she is isolated from her neighbors and withdrawn from society. Seeing her son grow into a young man gave Harue a purpose in life, but it was cut short by the kidnapping incident. Following the incident, Harue spent many days in a deep depression. No shock! She lost her son, who was 11. Breaking into sudden fits of shouting and wandering into the middle of the night. Her cheerful, loving disposition faded away, and she took to making snide remarks at her husband, which only further soured their relationship. A few months ago, Harue's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home, with Harue left to live in the large, empty mansion alone. as a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time comes in to take care of all the housework, Harue has nothing but time on her hands. She's cursed with dummy thickness. Her ass claps wherever she goes. See, Opal, she's an adult, so we can say that. She's not one of the two teenagers, thank God. Okay. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Oh, okay. So there's a hanging scroll. We have a stereo. A flower arrangement. What is this? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son... Oh, it's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before. Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it! It's Head Hand Show from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the Mockingbirds. What? Sorry, Zara, I can't. You have to do that on your own. They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. It's a chicken. Oh my God, it's so adorable, fam. It's so adorable. It's a delinquent chicken. Look at how cute it is. Oh my God, I love chickens. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I'm not like one of those people who has like chicken memorabilia all over her house, but I love chickens. I think they're so cute and hilarious. My sister has chickens and I adore them. They're wonderful. I love chickens. Okay, Mockingbird number 1. It's so cute. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Head Hen Show. Okay, and it tells you where to find them. Oh God. Your neighbor is that okay, Opal? Are they annoying or do you like them? Are you charmed by their antics? Chickens are really funny. Okay, these popular bird mascot stickers seem to pop up everywhere. Nobody knows who the legendary artist is behind these quirky birds, but they quickly became popular for their surreal yet oddly cute designs. Oh, barely ever hear them. That's nice. That it's not disruptive, you know? Be in the right place at the right time in Hanjo, and you might be able to find all 20 of them scattered around. Legend has it collecting all of them will bring good luck. Hey, Zara. Do you know if there's like some secret ending if I collect all the fucking mockingbirds? Does that matter for anything other than my own like completionist standards? Which vary, by the way, depending on the game. I'm asking Zara because I know he's played the whole game. Also, this gives me an excuse to down water. I'm opening a new bottle. I talk so much in these. You should totally collect them all. Is that what you're going to say? Okay. I will try. What I will say is this. I don't want to spend, even though they do nothing. Okay, just because they're adorable. Okay. I don't want to spend an eternity on them. So fam, for those of you who are watching and not like, and chatting, like I'm not going to interrupt your lurk. But if you see one, and I haven't immediately noticed it, be like, whisper, there's a mockingbird right there, okay? I don't want to spend like 50 years looking for all of them. Yeah. So help me find the mockingbirds. I accept this. You can be like, it's right there, whisper, there's a mockingbird. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be offended that you pointed it out. Like I say, we're playing these games together. That is the way this works. We're playing these games together. Okay. A television. Okay. A clock. Oh, there's a lot to inspect in this room. A guest table. God. A fax machine. Oh, it is the 80s, isn't it? It is. Okay. Let's start with the hanging scroll. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. I'm viewing this from Harue's point of view. Her husband, after all. This is 80s Japan. Richter might be gay as fuck, but he's probably not married. Like, I don't know if he's gay as fuck yet. I'm guessing no, because again, this is Japan. But either way, he's not married in the 80s in Japan. They don't even have legal marriage now. My heart's still racing. This is it. My chance. At long last. Okay. Hey, Raven, welcome in. Hello, how are you today? A TV. Color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with Father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. Okay. Clock, clock, clock. The swinging of the pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richter here. Usually it's just me. I feel so sad for her. Like, I understand her sniping at her husband pushed him away, but like, that's such a common grief thing. Like, she lost her 11-year-old kid and couldn't handle her grief, and then her husband just like moved out and left her all alone. This poor lady. It's so sad. Ugh. The guest table. I don't know where Father got this old thing from, but I've never liked it. A fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. Richter does have fingerless gloves! Oh my god, I love him and his style. He's such a wonderful 80s like private investigator. I feel like he belongs on Hawaii Five-0. So good. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Oda City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He does look like that demon from Demon Slayer. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. All right, persons of interest updated. Richter Kai, male. Private investigator Curse Echo, none. The eccentric man that Shogo Okie ran into at Hoenji Bridge. Richter is actually a private investigator with an office in Oda City, Tokyo. After taking on a request from Harue Shikima to investigate the unsolved kidnapping and murder of her son, he gets caught up in the events surrounding the Rite of Resurrection. Once a police officer, Richter was racked with guilt over the police's inability to help all those in need and quit the force to start his own private investigation firm. However, his soft-hearted nature leads him to take on too many cases and has put his office in dire financial straits. How he is still in business is a mystery, with some whispering that a wealthy patron is keeping him afloat. Richter studied alongside Detective June Ario. Oh, they know each other. Okay, cool. Richter studied alongside Detective June Ario at the police academy. Somewhat surprisingly, given his outlandish clothing and mannerisms, Richter excels at covert investigations and tailing his targets. He proudly refers to himself as an investigator extraordinaire, though that only ever succeeds in impressing himself. Richter's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet Ernestine, which he keeps in his office. I love him. He also enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers, a popular line of merchandise featuring birds inexplicably dressed like delinquents, and can frequently be sighted searching around town for them. While out and about, Richter typically leaves the office and, more importantly, Ernestine in the care of Amamori, a junior high schooler who volunteered to assist Richter after being involved in a previous case. Oh my God, he is the best fucking bean. I love him. I love him. He has an albino parakeet named Ernestine. That's the cutest thing ever. Oh. Oh, wait. What's the next file? Oh, the agency. Okay. Azure Heron Agency. Richter Kai's private investigation firm in Kamada Oda City. Just so we're clear, this style of detective agency is so yaoi detective agency. The style him is based on Hemingway. That's hilarious because that's mainly, I'm going to say this more. Okay. Whisper words. That is particularly hilarious because I love Richter Kai and I hate Ernest Hemingway's writings. I hate them. I find them boring as hell. I absolutely loathe them. I've talked about it on stream. I loathe them so much. If anyone, like my personal hell would be like somebody locked me in a room with a pile of books and they were only Ernest Hemingway. And I would be like, fuck you know what? I'll just die here. I will not read these and I will die here. And they're like, for your sanity's sake, Whisper, we'll only let you out if you read all of Ernest Hemingway's books. And I'll be like, no, this is my grave. Bury me. Okay. There. That's how passionately I feel about my dislike of Hemingway's writings. I'm sorry if you like him. I don't hate you for liking him. As I tell Floods often, people do not have to like what I like. They just have to hate what I hate. Okay. Richter Kai's private investigation firm in Kamada Oda City. Originally, Kai thought to give it a simple name like Kai's Detective Agency, but upon hearing that people are more likely to pick names listed at the front of the phone book alphabetically, this is a true thing. Do you remember phone books? He decided to pick a name starting with an A. Thus, the Azure Heron Agency was established. How did that work? How does that work with kanji? I wonder what this says in Japanese. Because they didn't list it alphabetically with kanji. There's no way they listed it alphabetically with kanji. That's not how that works. How did they sort? All right, research fam. How were phone books organized in Japan in the 80s? Yeah, like maybe hiragana? But the thing is, like, for personal names, especially, right? You see this in anime a lot and in manga, right? They'll be like, my name is such and such. It's the kanji for snow, right? And you're like, oh, that's how it's pronounced. So when you look at a phone book, okay, with the kanji for snow as someone's name, but their name's not Yuri or whatever, right? Or Shiro, which is white, right? How does that work? Yeah, it's not Yuki, but it might be a different name. But then they're like, but this is the kanji for it. And so you're like, would people be getting people's names wrong all the time? Or in phone books, do they just use the hiragana form? Oh my God, I'm so curious. I think it is Yuki. I think it's Yuki, yeah. Yuki's snow. And Shiro is white. And like, well, how would they? I don't. Oh, this is fascinating. This is fascinating, right? We're all curious. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this, and then we're gonna do ad break. Also, hi Sumo. Welcome, welcome. Okay. However, it's questionable whether the heron, a bird of somewhat ominous significance, is an effective symbol for attracting customers. Even his own assistant has referred to the name as confusing at best. After all, rather than an azure heron, Richter keeps a white parrot as a pet and dresses not in blue, but mostly in white. If there was a symbolic connection to be made here, it surely has been lost on all but Richter himself. A private investigator, also known as a private eye, is a detective who operates their own agency. Although there are no formal qualifications necessary to become a private investigator, many are retired police agents or detectives due to the similarities between the work involved. At a glance, private investigation firms and inquiry offices might look similar, but they carry out different types of investigations. Inquiry offices specialize in conducting credit checks on businesses, while private investigators are generally involved in tailing persons of interest and gaining information surreptitiously. You remember in Persona 4 where Yukiko was her name for snow? Yeah. Yep. So then, like, what's the is it the right? You know what? Because they'll pick different kanji, right? Okay. Ah, fuck. I just hit my head on my mic. All right. We're going to run this ad break. I'm going to pee and we're going to run ads. I'll be back. What ad are we going to run? What ad? I don't know. I mean, not ad, but by that I mean, which song am I going to run? Got it. I got it. Okay. I got it. Yeah, bonk. Indeed. Okay. I will see you all. Yes, I'm going to go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. I'll see you all in 3 minutes. Roughly 3 minutes. I'm going to pee. Okay. I'll be back. I swear to God, I'll be back. You who have looked this up for me, thank you. You're all awesome. You're true private investigators with me for this game. I appreciate you. I do. All right. Richter. We've looked at Richter. We've solved our phone book question. That's amazing. I love this so much. Okay. And we're going to talk to him. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting. Very interesting. So, the Haunting Clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere, told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence. And it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? What? Yeah! What? You don't? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief. Talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. Okay, is there anything more to see in the room? I don't think so, but just in case... Exclamation point for the mockingbird. Beautiful. Okay. The TV, I can't look at the chairs. We've already looked at the clock. Fax machine, Richter. Okay, we're gonna talk to him. Oh, wait. Hold on. I can think. Nope, same thing. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look in your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh, yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Okay. The Shigima kidnapping overview. All right, I need to drink water before I read this whole block of text. A kidnapping and murder case that took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Harue Shigima's son, Shuichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school, with a ransom being demanded that same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the Shigima family was closely tied to the police, and Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official, it was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit, losing the public's confidence. The culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Harue reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible, but her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. This increasingly frantic detective assigned to the case lost his temper when the criminal called to give an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again. Another week passed, and Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up by stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case has long gone cold. Oh, persons of interest update. Oh no! No, fam! Oh no! He's adorable! That's so sad! I need Comfort Tale. We'll just sit here with Comfort Tale while we read about the dead 11-year-olds. Shuichi Shigima, male, occupation, elementary school student. Curse echo, none. The only son of Harue Shigima, he was kidnapped and murdered 1 year ago. His body was discovered floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi was a conscientious, brave young boy who was determined to protect his mother Harue amid his father's frequent absences. He dreamed of becoming a police officer and displayed diligence and an impressive sense of responsibility from a young age, likely due to being raised in an extremely strict environment. Born in the early 70s, he spent his days immersed in various activities and studies, including playing piano, learning the abacus, taking English lessons, and training in kendo. Shuichi's tendency to put other people's needs over his own meant he died without ever telling his classmates how much he longed for them all to go out on a hunt for the mockingbird stickers. That sad. Sad. I don't know what you're yelling about, but it's not necessary. That's not even toilet water. What the hell? Hold on. We're gonna BRB in 1 sec. I need to go figure out what this is about. No, that was not the ancient cat screaming for water. That was the young cat. I don't know, screaming about something. I don't know what he was screaming about, but he was. So here we are. Anyway. All right. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about now. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found, and then we can make a decision. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So then what am I talking to him about? Oh, about the kidnapping. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police trace the culprit calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River here in Samita City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is, there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of these seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky. No, fam! The answer is it was someone he knew! Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Okay, no, she's not thinking of anything new. The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car. But how? The only thing that makes sense to me is they were someone that he would have had a reason to trust. A teacher, or perhaps a relative, or someone else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws a number at problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have... Yeah, me and Richter are on the same page because I also watch a lot of crime dramas. I'm sorry, Richter. Law and Order wasn't out yet. He isn't Shirley. He's Richter. Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. Okay, but did anyone ask the kids who saw him last if they saw a police officer? But there's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. What? Even kids who have been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. Well, no, obviously, Opal, there is a reason for that. Although, when it comes to children, there's actually a surprising amount of women who kidnap really young children who have, and Shuichi is not a really young child, but ones who have lost babies or are going through some kind of trauma themselves, right? They're known for kidnapping small children. Not an 11-year-old usually. That's much more rare. Usually that is a man, right? So there is a reason for that. There is bias there, 100%. But of course, in situations like this, you can have multiple people involved, right? Where like they're working on instigating a ransom together. You know what I mean? Yeah, normally it's smaller children when women are involved, 100%. Mm-hmm. But not always. Not always when there's money or, you know, here in the US, I'm just going to say, fam, when there's meth involved, anything can happen. Okay. You had a teacher who worked professionally in forensic science for decades in stranger danger. It was the worst thing that ever happened to child safety, Opal, because all they taught them was a specific thing, right? And like that you should look for specific aspects of things and that should scare you rather than actually teaching children what to do in circumstances where they could be in danger, right? Like, yeah, it's fascinating. It is true that stranger danger is one of the worst things. But again, they're playing on the tropes of the 80s here, right? Because this game is taking place in the 80s. So they're actually mentioning tropes of this era, which I think is really cool. Yeah, Just Say No wasn't good either. Okay, I'm gonna be off topic for a minute. I was listening to my true crime podcast because again, I'm home alone. So of course, what do I do but listen to true crime podcasts while I'm playing video games or working on MMD videos, right? This is what you do. This is what I do. I'm sorry. So I need to know for any of you who live in the Midwest, because this isn't a thing up here, and this is something they talked about, and now I know it's a thing. Or any of you who've been from the Midwest, or maybe any of you who've seen shows in the Midwest, because I don't watch a lot of television. So I just learned about haulers, and I did not know this was a thing, but now I know it's a thing, and I am fascinated by, just 3 haulers down. It's just, she lives just 3 haulers down. Is this, do any of you use this? Are any of you familiar? It's hollows, but they call them haulers, okay? And they're copses of woods that people live in, which everybody lives in copses of woods out where I am because everything is woods. So this episode is in Kentucky. No, like not 3 shouts, 3 hollows, and a hollow is like a patch of woods, and they actually are on the map. And this one was called Polecat's Hollow. Okay, it's literal locations of wood. Okay, in the Midwest, in between all, No, it's not Michael Jackson. His name's Richter Guy. But because it's Kentucky, they call them haulers. Right? So instead of hollows, instead of saying 3 hollows down, Polecat Hollow, and they give me a whole list of these. You can actually, these are real locations. You can Google them. I live in Washington State. There's woods literally everywhere. Like everyone lives in the woods. There are no hollows because it is all woods, but they call them haulers. So I learned this, and they explained it on the podcast. But when they explained it on the podcast, they were like, for those of you who don't live in America and don't know what a holler is, let me explain it to you. And I was like, I've never heard of a fucking holler. What's a holler? What the hell are they talking about? What the hell is a holler? And I'm American. I was born in California. Like, what the fuck? So apparently it's a thing. If any of y'all knew about hollows or haulers, I need to know this. I need to know. Because I didn't know. All right, I'm going to zoom out, Floods, because I'm actually going to have him continue talking. I just had to get my rant about what the fuck is a holler out of here. Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi, asking for help, what would he have done? Ask them, Alroy. Ask him. Yeah, east of the Rockies is a different country. It is. You're right, Opal. If someone like that has said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Okay, I want to think. I want to see if she's changed anything. Nope. Here's the full view of Influence, in case you tabbed back out. Here's Richter Kai, who I've given a southern accent out of love for him, and his albino parakeet, Ernestine. I love him to death. Yeah, MJ didn't wear jeans. Shaved Aizawa with the fedora. Yeah, he does have the Texas belt buckle. I know, it's why I gave him my southern accent. I love him. I love his flashiness. I love him. Actually, I think all of the characters in this are really well thought out. It's really fun. Okay. He does have fingerless gloves, which are kind of exceptional. They're perfect. All right. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Oh, flashback? Flashback? Several hours earlier. All right, this should do. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me. What's your name again? Jonouchi. Got it. Well, Jonouchi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shikima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? Michael Jackson! How do I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. Huh? You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that! That girl! She's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. Cowboy attire was popular in the 80s. Yeah. And Western culture had a strong, I mean, it still does, but had a strong influence on Japan. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Okay, but Michio Shiraishi is dead and has been dead for a week at this point, right? This is the same day. Yeah, that's instead of a zipper, Zara, that's actually very common on a lot of, I have pants like that, where the jeans have multiple buttons instead of a zipper. Yeah. Yep. Like mine, I think have 3 or 4. And there's no zipper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely exist. 100%. I've got a pair. Mm-hmm. I don't know about men's pants, but I definitely have a pair that has multiple buttons. Yep, and no zipper. They don't pop open very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever had them pop open. So, I will say they have stronger security than zippers. Just noting it. Also, I can't think of a time I've ever left a bathroom and forgotten to button my pants. But I definitely have left a bathroom and forgotten to zipper. So, there's benefits. There's benefits to multiple buttons. And yeah, it makes sense that denim pants would have been like that before zippers. Zippers are a fairly modern invention. More modern than you'd think. Someone out there, tell me when zippers were invented. Help me out here. All right. Definitely later than or at this point for sure, right? The 80s, definitely zippers, but yeah. All right. But I want to note again, at this point, this guy is claiming that Michio is trying to kill him. Michio is dead and has been dead for a week at this point, okay? So there's no way in hell Michio can be actively trying to kill him unless it is her spirit from beyond, because she is dead. 1851. Okay, nice. That's solid. Go figure it would have been around the Victorian period. Although Ninja's also saying 1920. I wouldn't be surprised if there were different types of zippers, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, you meant 1900s. I see. Yeah, no, that happens. Okay. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? What? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life. So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you spilled your beans? Yes, that's it. Exactly. She's dead! I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you. She's a demon. You know what? I think he's been fucking girls and someone saw something. I'm calling it early, fam. I think this asshole has been doing something in the school, and he's using this as a distraction related to Michio. Like, Michio saw something, and he is trying to take the light off of himself. Because this reaction, like calling a teenager a demon, like, this is a little reactionary. She's a child. She's a child. She's 15. Okay? This is unnecessary. Anyway. And also, at this point, she is dead. Okay. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying. But it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing. His face! His face! I can see how he and June Ario were in school together at the same time, fam. All right, from Wikipedia, the zipper beat the button in 1937 in the Battle of the Fly after French fashion designers raved over zippers in men's trousers. Amazing. In the Battle of the Fly. That's hilarious, Opal. That's hilarious. So they were designed before then, but that's when they became really popular. That's hilarious. Okay. His face, though, I love it so much. probably was invented earlier, Ninja, but it gained popularity then, right? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true. Her house. It's... Ah, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. He is so dramatic with his expressions. He is definitely hiding something. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. She's been dead for a week. Hey. And that's about the long and short of it. Yeah, this guy is definitely giving creepy Greg and accounting vibes. I'm 100% with you on that, Ninja. Hey, Cryptique. Hi, how are you, friendo? Welcome. Hello. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl... Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name's Kohei Jonouchi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. Okay. No. Okay, so timeline Ninja is Shuichi died a year ago. Michio died a week ago. She was the one I was having my discussion about someone jumping off of a building and how their body couldn't have been in that state. She died a week ago. 1 hour to go. I believe you, Cryptique. I believe in you. You can do it. I have faith. Okay. Yeah, it's been a week since Michio died, but it's been a year since Harue's child, Shuichi, died. Yes. We've got to keep all these facts together. I love mysteries, fam. I'm in it to win it. All right. At last, we got a lead. Limes, I love you. Hopefully it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. Okay, is that it? I think that might be it for the... Yeah, okay. About the investigation. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found and then we can make a decision. Oh, okay. We're back at that again. All right, so now about the Rider Resurrection. So I guess we have to do both of these and then come back to the investigation? The Rider Resurrection, huh? I read about that in a cult magazine the other day. Apparently some old books showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rat can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope, for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered. What if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I'd just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. Can't blame yourself, man. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the rat. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, if this rat is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I'd thought, if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Dear, oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? You know, other people are people's children, right? If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client. Yeah, but so that's the thing, Ninja, is only the people who hold the curse stones actually give much in the way of soul dregs. So that's what we learned in the prologue, is like normal people give like 1% of what you need. So you'd have to kill 100 people to raise a single person. But curse bearers give you about 33% of what you need. So that means you'd have to kill roughly 3 to 4 people to fill up your stone and be able to do the rite of resurrection instead of 100. So it's kind of meaningless to just kill innocent people. I'll pay you. That's a shame. I feel like she'd say, I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies, and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. You mean you didn't realize he has ethics? Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they filled it with soul dregs? Huh? If that was all you were after, then I guess I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well, then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. Okay, about the curse is next. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about this curse of yours? The Haunting Clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Hanzhou. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curse make... Wow, I've lost... You know what? I'm going to pause. I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm going to reestablish that my mouth functions. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. Hey? And if I remember correctly, your Haunting Clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter in their possession. Is that right? That's right. I wonder if, do matches count? It said any like fire starting device, right? So I feel like if you had matches, they count, right? In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. Seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although, it's hard to say it's how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. A lighter, yeah. I guess matches could count as a lighter, whatever. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters, too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you're there. They wouldn't know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Woman is wild. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying, and I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer. Okay, well, I'm with Richter on this. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Okay. All right, back to the last thing we have to question is the investigation. Right then. Have you decided what you want me working on? Okay. I need you to help me make this choice, fam. 1 in chat for help me with the right, and 2 in chat for investigate the kidnapping. Could she put a pig from the butcher's and put it in pants? All right. Got a bunch of votes for 2, a vote for 1. Yeah, that's fine, Zara. You've played the game.
All right, look, listen.
I'm listening, Giga. I'm listening. I'm listening right now. Anyways. Okay, I think we're pretty much out of 2. Also, Giga, I hope you're well. I was thinking about you today. And thinking that I hope you're doing good. Okay. I've given you all time to respond. This is why I like this better than polls. Because you can just hit a button in chat, and I feel like it's a faster turnaround. So, okay, we're going to investigate the kidnapping. Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although, something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least, until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? Heh, all right. I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So if it's settled then, I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shiraishi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Okay. Now then. They don't show his feet. I can't tell if he has cowboy boots or not. I keep looking. I was looking in the flashback and I've been looking here and I'm like, the cowboy boots. Where are the cowboy boots? Does he have cowboy boots? I need to know, but I can't see it. I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. Does the man fucking sleep? Does he sleep? I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. All right. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. He's a JoJo character? Like, he's a JoJo character. He doesn't need sleep. He's got a stand. And that stand, bam, that stand is his parakeet. You know it is. It's his parakeet. His stand is his parakeet. Right? It's right, right? Well, if that's all, I should be going. All right. We finished that one. So this is all happening while Kinshiboi Park Part 2 is happening, I guess. Okay. So we now have the Hunt for the Curse Bearers Part 1 and 2 things to remember. Yeah, we've got time. Cool. How long do we have until ads? Probably like 10 minutes. It's gonna go warn me at any moment. I'm just like, I've been drinking like water like it's going out of style. But I can wait to take my BRB break. All right. For the next part of the story, I want 1 in chat for the detectives and 2 in chat for the teenagers. 1 in chat for the detectives and 2 in chat for the teenagers. And if there's not... I was going to say, if you don't choose, I'll pick the detectives, so... What is this? Fly by night. Yes, fly by night. That's perfect, Alroy. It is. Yes, the name of his stand is Fly by Night, and it is his parakeet Ernestine. No, but Zara, all stands have to have, they're all like band and song names. At least through certain arcs. Yeah. So it's Ernestine, but yes, Fly by Night. It's a manifestation of Ernestine. Okay, detectives it is. I'm glad I actually haven't done them as much this session because it gave me a break from doing Tsutsumi's voice, which is good. Okay, summary of previous events. Tsutsumi and June are sorting through the facts at the scene of Officer Hajime Yoshimi's mysterious death. Tsutsumi denies the existence of the Rite of Resurrection until the curse echo of the Evergreen Beach appears before them. Dun 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 dun. Are we having fun? Are we enjoying 12 a.m. former Yasuda Gardens? Are we enjoying this murder mystery story and this curse mystery story as much as I am? Okay, so let me get this straight, boss. The Rite of Resurrection really exists? And to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. Yay! Okay, good. I was like, I'm pretty sure that my crew is going to like this as much as I like this. But it's always good to check and be like, I'm not boring the shit out of you, right? I think it is kind of nice for lurkers too, because you get to listen to me read it so much and you can peek in at their faces and stuff when you want to. So I think as lurking games go, visual novels get a lot of context to people, right? Because there's so much voice acting by me in this case, rather than the game. It is a good lurk game, right? Speaking of hard lurk and work node facts, I'm so glad, Alter. And the curse you have is from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah, pretty much. You're quick on the uptake. Weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity with it is why I've tried not to get too close. Are you just being a sore loser? Not used to admitting you were wrong? Oh, shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please just listen. You don't have to keep saying it. I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We'll talk as we walk. Hey! Wait for me, boss! I love the jazzy detective music. They're on the hunt, fam. They're ready to go. They're gonna find the perp. I'm jamming. You can't see my head bop, but I'm jamming right now. I'm jamming. All right, we're off to Ryogoku Bridge. Actually, we're gonna load this. And unless they start talking right away... Okay, nope, we're good. There's no cut through. I'm gonna leave the jazzy music for a sec so I can pee. We're gonna run our last ad now. Let's see. Well, I guess it depends. Last ad is slightly dependent. I need you all to tell me, is Lime streaming? I'm not paying attention to it. The jazz is nice, right? Is Lime streaming? He is. Okay, then we're gonna go to our normal end time and I'm gonna raid Limes. If Limes had decided not to stream or was delayed, then I'd probably stream later tonight, but I am hungry, so. All right, I'm gonna run ads, and I will be back and we'll play for a little bit longer and then we'll raid Limes. Show, I'll return momentarily. Limes is streaming. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And so is the jazz music.
Sorry. I just want to double check one thing. You're telling the truth, right? This isn't a side effect of your senility? It's the truth. Not like I can prove it, though.
Hey.
Revealing the existence of a secret department is against the rules, even to a fellow cop. But this is an emergency. I need his help. I'll tell him.
Oh, secret department. Where are we leading the raid, Opal? What's going on here? If it's not Lime's, I'm gonna... Oh, you're right, it is Case's birthday. It is. I was like, it's not like a pirate day. I think it's Case's birthday. I should probably wish them happy birthday, but I haven't yet. Yeah, I'd rather raid Case for their birthday. You're right. You're right. I'll apologize to Limes, but I would rather raid Case for their birthday. Okay, but anyway.
He's not stupid, but he sure can be slow sometimes. Though I think that positivity of his may come in handy at a point.
Okay, can I look around? No, we're just in like zoom in mode. I can think again? Oh, nope, I've already thought it. Okay.
I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone. Right, you can trust me not to. But no, I just can't believe it. I heard rumors that you used to be a member of a secret division attached to the Security Bureau. I can't believe we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. Really had me worried for a while there. No, this is incredible! That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. You serious? But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. If curses and spirits really do exist, then of course we'd need a special department to protect citizens from them. You seem a bit too eager to believe all this. And hang on, I thought you joined up because of me.
Oh, he's like, Daddy feels bad.
Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In any case. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Okay. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist. So I need to drink water. Oh, no. Okay, let's try this again. Without me laughing. In any case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist. So Paranormal Affairs operates in secrets. Spoiler, sausage. Yeah. Still not sure why they stuck me here. Those 4 years I worked nothing but cases involving the supernatural.
Okay. Files updated. Fuck yeah, we're gonna learn about the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. Although officially called the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Special Security Unit, Paranormal Affairs... Who names it this? This is the name. It takes up 3 lines. Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division Special Security Unit, Paranormal Affairs Bureau. It is more commonly referred to simply as Paranormal Affairs because, yes, obviously it is. Only a handful of people know its existence, even within the police force. As the name suggests, it specializes in the investigation and resolution of cases involving paranormal phenomena. Since the existence of paranormal phenomena is not public knowledge, nor is it readily believed by the general population, the Bureau's activities are conducted in the utmost secrecy. Fam, this is so 80s, it makes me so happy. Currently, there are only 5 members, including the chief. The Bureau has a network of psychic contacts across the country who assist with their cases, including Mio Kurosuzu. Remember, Mio is the girl with the spirit board.
She's the girl with the spirit board at the high school. The Bureau undertakes investigations into any suspicious stories that cross their desk, though the vast majority turn out to be hoaxes. Due to the sheer volume of cases, close-lipped, experienced detectives without paranormal abilities of their own, such as Tetsuo Tsutsumi, are sometimes assigned to investigate. The current chief of paranormal affairs is a man named Kuiru Nakagoshi. No, Ninja, she's a contractor. She's not like part of the Bureau. He was born to a family of psychics who have been involved in keeping the world safe from paranormal phenomena for generations, and has served as Mio Kurosuzu's mentor since discovering her. Koiru is an elusive figure. Very few have met him in person, and he is rarely seen in the office. It is said that this is because he has often been the target of curses. However, some theorize that it is in fact because Koiru is not actually of flesh and blood at all. His seat in his office is usually occupied by a Nue. A legendary Nue are awesome. A legendary creature found in Japanese folklore. The Nue resembles an ordinary white thrush and acts as Koiru's messenger, leading to bizarre scenes of police officers earnestly reporting their findings to a bird. The term Nakagoshi case serves as a code name used to refer to cases under investigations by Paranormal Affairs. I love how not only are they like saying curses and psychics and stuff, but they're actually saying like Nue, which are a type of yokai, exist, right? So yeah, super cool. Anyway, wait, what else do I have here? Oh, it's just all the paranormal. Oh, persons of interest. Wait, did I learn something new? Oh, they updated June's stuff to add. So June encountered a curse echo while investigating the mysterious death of his colleague Hajime Yoshimi in the former Yasuda Gardens with Tetsuo Tsutsumi. While Tetsuo explained to him that the supernatural is real, he accepted this fact without a moment's hesitation and vowed to help his partner solve the case. Yeah, they get their mail by Ghostbird. Okay. So Tetsuo was possessed by the Evergreen Beach curse echo while investigating the former Yasuda Gardens. Previously a member of the secret Paranormal Affairs Bureau within the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Security Division, he makes use of this experience to investigate the ongoing large-scale curse incident with his partner, June Ario. Oh, we haven't read all of this. We don't have this. I'm sorry. Tetsuo is a gentleman. Occupation is the chief inspector. His curse echo is the Evergreen Beach. He's a gruff police detective that Shogo Okie met at Midorichi Park. Tetsuo is a veteran detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department 1st Investigative Division. Then they talk about his curse echo. All right, so this is about his past, okay? Because we haven't read it yet. Let me take a drink of water. Rather than sitting behind a desk, Chief Inspector Tsutsumi always worked in the field before he moved his way up the police force. Behind his stern face lies a compassionate man ever prepared to help his fellow officers. That same attentiveness to his work and colleagues, however, cost Tetsuo his marriage several years ago. Tetsuo has a penchant for candy and desserts, which he tries, but fails, to conceal from other officers at the risk of appearing soft. He delights in buying local sweets wherever he is sent to investigate a case and would often volunteer to be dispatched to distant locations to acquire them while he was with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. He is also surprisingly knowledgeable about current trends, a trait he puts down to investigation-related research, but which is actually spurred by his wish to have something to discuss with his daughter. He is a guy who secretly likes sweets. Yeah, I love them. They're great. All right. Can't turn anything. Let's see. Okay. Nope. We've already done that. Okay. So, do you have it? Have what? Spirit sense, of course. Are you what they call spiritually gifted? Nope. I've never felt anything at all. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. One beer and I'm down for the count. Oh. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? That's weird.
It's weird that Tetsuo just did that when Yoko did that earlier. That's weird. I'm flagging that as weird right now, fam. I am flagging this relationship of them both doing this as weird. Hey, Mello. Hey, hi, Mello. It's weird.
Nope, that's just me.
Wait. Is Yoko his daughter? Is Yoko his daughter? Is Yoko his daughter? If Yoko's his daughter, that would make sense why they use some of the same metaphors. Okay, we're flagging maybe Yoko's his daughter. Wait, is it Susumu? Hold on. Yo, it's Fukunaga. It's not the same last name, but they're divorced. They're divorced. Yeah, they're divorced, and so it's entirely possible. But she's a college student. Or she was a college student. I'm sus. I think Yoko might be his daughter. Okay, anyway, that's me like guessing ahead. All right? That's my predictive stuff. Isn't there a prediction flag actually? Okay. Is Yoko Tetsuo's daughter? Yes. No. Oh, we need longer than. Okay. 5 minutes. Guess the outcome correctly. The problem with doing this is I can't use it. It's short. Have a good night, Sumo. It's short. Otherwise, you would like earn channel points for getting the correct prediction. But who knows when we'll find out if Yoko is his daughter or not. So, yeah. All right, can't. Sorry, fam. I'll try to find like ways to do that though, because it's fun. I don't know if it's something I can answer later. I'm gonna do some research on predictions when I'm not streaming. Okay. What? Click.
Oh, huh. Sorry, seems like I keep disappointing you.
No, it's not your fault, boss.
At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on.
What? So there's no hope for me? No, say it isn't so.
Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You may have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense that she works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because it was supposedly part of her training.
He doesn't like that. I like that you don't like that, Tsutsumi. I like that you're frowning about that.
Yikes.
That seems like it'd be in violation of Article 69 of the labor state. The fact that area. Fucking. This kid.
Wow, you really know the law. No comment.
Even the occult field has workers' rights issues, huh? You love them. So, what do we do now? We've got this right of protection and the curse echoes of the 7 mysteries of Hanzhou.
The curses being spread out around the city is, a bit of an emergency.
It's that bad?
I'll put it this way. It's like handing out guns all over town.
Geez, that's real bad.
To be Japanese, fam. To be Japanese. To be Japanese. You watch someone today make a prediction during the Zoro flashback episode and watch them break down into a crying mess over the course of the episode as that prediction gets destroyed. Oh no. Oh no!
It is. So we have to find the source and put a stop to it before something terrible happens. Usually that'd be a job for paranormal affairs, but I talked to them on our way here.
How did you talk to them on your way here? Did you, like, stop at a pit? Was there a bird and you were like, excuse me, I need you to relay a message for me?
The main team is tied up till tomorrow night.
Ariel's pose!
So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine since I have some experience.
What?
Then that overtime you mentioned means... Yep, you're gonna help me, partner.
All right, let's do this!
You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations about working a case you know nothing about.
You said this was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this, boss.
You really are something. It might actually be nice having you around.
Why, thank you.
Nope, still the same thinking. What? There's someone over there! There's someone over there! Okay.
Someone's watching us. Doesn't seem like they're gonna run. Let's just keep an eye on them for now.
Is that Shogo? That looks like Shogo to me, doesn't it? I think it's Shogo. Okay, so there's the shadowy figure. And we can't turn the camera anymore.
So, what exactly do we do? He's so excited. If these curses are connected to the 7 mysteries, then the people who have the others should be all here in town.
Right, if there's 7 of them, that means there's 6 more out there.
And we have to stop them all before they kill anyone with their curses. If we can, we should find and collect all the curse stones.
But boss, from what you said earlier, killing a curse bearer gets you closer to completing the rite of resurrection. Wouldn't your life be in danger if they find out you're a curse bearer?
Pretty much.
I love the expression so much.
We can't let that happen. Should you even be out here right now?
Hiding would only be a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with Ryugoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems.
Yeah, they both do such great Pouty McPouty face. I'm happy to take visual novel recommendations, Sarah. I don't know. I usually don't play them like right in a row after each other because it's a little bit hard on me to read so much out loud. But I'm happy to add visual novels to my list if they're good.
Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread that the cops are on the lookout and people will behave.
Death mark. Okay. I'm gonna look that up after stream. I'm writing it down actually. Because it does interest me. Oh my god. I know. I've played 13 Sentinels on stream and everything is voice acted. It's scary as I don't know if it's too scary. I can't do it. Anyway, hi Maury. I literally, because I had another screen pulled up because I was typing Deathmark in there. I almost checked to see who was calling me on Discord that time. And then I was like, wait, it's probably Maury. I stopped myself. I didn't open Discord. Okay. Deathmark is okay. I'm gonna check it out. We'll see if it like. I thought this game would be too scary, but Cash was like, "No, I think you can play it." And then I checked it out, and I was like, "I think I can play it." Yeah. It's like all the mystery stuff hooked me, and then yeah, here we are.
That's putting a lot of trust in whoever these other people are.
But it's possible that other curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone you see who seems suspicious.
That means someone who may have the power of a curse. Understood. In that case, why don't I ask the guy who's been watching us this whole time?
You noticed him too. Well, good luck.
Hey, you there! Sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Yutaro Namagaki. Oh, sorry, Yutaro Namagaki. That's your name, correct? Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective. Did something happen? All right, lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying.
What? Why would you make that suspicious statement?
The man identifies himself as Yutaro Namagaki, a 21-year-old college student. He was watching us so closely. We need to be careful with this guy.
Okay.
So, what to make of this guy?
All right. Is there anything else I can look at? Just checking.
If this were a normal case, I'd be fine letting him take the reins. But curses are involved here. I should take over. Boss, let's talk to this guy.
Okay. That's all he says. I think we're good.
So, what is it you were doing here?
It must be the incident at the former Yasu Gardens. The dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective would come all the way out here otherwise. Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
I can, like, be a stickler. Or, okay. Do we want to tell him 1 to answer my question, or 2, the 7 mysteries of Honjo, right? No, Mori! 13 Sentinels is an amazing visual novel. You're welcome to yell it. Because I love everything. I love everything Vanillaware does. 1 says Ninja. Opal says 2 will get him talking. That's true. Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else have a vote? Break the tie! Otherwise, I'll break the tie. I'll roll the die again. And we'll just, since it was a half and half anyway. I guess that's 2. All right, that's the tiebreaker.
One of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, right? Why do you ask?
I was just looking for it. Actually, I was wondering if either of you knew anything about it.
I don't know. Or not here. Not here, like what? We'll take him to the police station?
If it's the Evergreen Beach you're after, you'd be better off looking around the former Yasuda Gardens than here.
Oh, you know a lot about this. But that's what I thought. Detective, you have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You. How did you know?
Ario.
Ario, you idiot.
Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh, crap. Sorry. It was a simple inference. I figured you would have taken the curse if you were just in the gardens.
If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself.
Shut the fuck up, Carl!
I have no intentions of hiding anything. I planned to tell you from the start.
Look.
This is my curse stone. I believe it's called the Foot Washing Mansion.
That's right, but are you sure about this?
I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer. Not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we? Oh, you know what that means? Because I can use my curse.
It means he's lying.
Boss?
Sure. We'd rather resolve this amicably, too.
Okay.
He really is a curse bearer. He may only be talking with us to try and activate his curse. I'll have to be wary of anything he asks me to do. I could tackle him and pin him to the ground, but that might have something to do with this curse. Any slip of the tongue could get us killed. I just have to try and discern what activates his curse. So, what do I do?
Da, da, da. He doesn't need to use his curse. Its existence alone is useful to him. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And to be fair, I mean, I could kill someone, but I don't. When I played this the first time, and again, I have not played through the whole game, only a small chunk of it. I didn't use my curse if I could, because I don't want to kill people. So.
But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought.
What? What? Boss, why would you tell him?
As for how the curse works...
Boss, are you having another senior moment if you tell him that?
It hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me.
Huh?
So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell. Understand?
Whoa, really? That's super useful.
Ariel.
I see, understood. That's a pretty useful power for a detective.
Yeah, no, it's so useful.
Now then, let's talk.
Damn, seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then. I'll be honest with you,
He's lying!
So far, so good.
And we're not telling him we know he's lying. That's amazing. This is amazing. I love this. This is amazing. By the way, we're going to finish this scenario and then, because I can pause at any time. Oh, I can zoom in. And then we'll raid. We're just going to finish this scene.
There's someone I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting soul dregs.
The problem is I don't know which part of that is a lie.
Can't help you.
please. All you'd have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. God, does this kid do nothing but lie?
Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go.
Please, if you tell me, I'll let you two go as well.
Is that a threat?
No.
Yes? He's like, if all I do is lie, you won't know if I'm lying.
It's your final warning. Huh?
My curse. That foot washing mansion? Did you really think you could escape it just by being careful?
It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'll be taking both of your soul dregs anyway.
Wait, Namagaki! The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse and so simple to activate.
It's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet.
Ariel, get out of here, hurry. I'll find you later. What? Okay.
Too late.
Hear the voice of my curse echo.
The voice of his curse echo.
Huh? What? Why isn't my curse echo working?
Because I still have my volume off. Because I still have my voice volume off, fan. I never turned it back on from the prologue, you see. So we just left it. We left it off.
Impossible. This has never happened.
What's happening? I don't hear anything.
Ario, now grab him. Right. Namagaki, get down.
Damn it.
Boss, here is Curse Stone.
Good work. Give it to me.
Curse Stone acquired. The foot washing mansion. Wow, that was fast.
This game has a volume thing. Yeah. So they take you through some of this in the prologue.
Damn it, why?
Yeah, it has a special... So if I go up here, you can see in the options that in the audio, there's this special voice volume. And that voice is actually the curse's voices. So So if I turn it off, I can't hear any of the curses. So I can't be cursed by ones that require me to listen to them. I don't know if that works for like the procession, because that one's based on sound too, right? If I listen to the procession, so that one may not work on him either. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. But we know this one didn't because that was in the prologue.
What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault of a police officer. Let him go. All we need is the stone. How could this happen? My right of resurrection.
Except, has he already killed someone? Shouldn't they then arrest him? Well, we'll check it.
Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd be better off mourning whoever you lost the right way. Now get out of here. Damn it. Phew. That was a close one, huh, boss?
Yeah, I think I might be able to look at it now since I acquired it.
We'd probably be dead if he'd activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but something stopped his curse from... Ugh! Boss, are you okay? Is having another curse stone hurt? Yeah, the curse from this one is flowing into me too. Oh no. I saw what activates the curse of the foot-washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. I see. I always thought this was one of the stranger of the 7 mysteries. Now I know why. Sure is something. What did you see? Let's save that for later. All you need to know for now is that this is a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly.
Yeah, he does have the serial killer sweater.
You.
Okay, files updated. All right. The Fushwashi Mansion. She was an accomplished onmyoji. Alas, she did not use her talents for the good of the world or the people, but for her own selfish pursuit of beauty. After a fierce battle, the woman dragged herself through the streets. It was like something had gnawed away at her body. Will I die? I've already obtained what I needed, as long as I have this. Suddenly, a terrible realization dawned on her. Her legs wouldn't move. She fell to the ground. What was happening? Surprised, she looked down. Her foot, once so beautiful and delicate, had grown ulcered and rotten. He had got her. She was on the verge of death and covered in filth to boot. Crawling to a nearby house, her breath caught in her throat. The curious residents opened up but recoiled from what they saw. My foot is so filthy. Someone please, quickly. The woman expired while mumbling something unintelligible, and so ended the life of a woman consumed by evil.
Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's dark out. You mean we have to go do that all over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people will do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred the cursed stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff.
AJ!
That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs. So you are spiritually gifted after all. All right, let's head to the next place.
Amazing. An onmyoji is a sorcerer ninja, so I have a feeling someone else killed her and it had to do with sorcery. All right. We finished that, so our next step will be 2 things to remember for the teenagers. But for now, we are going to go raid Case for their birthday. For those of you who have not been here when I've raided Case before, Case is one of my dearest and oldest friends. We've known each other for a very long time. We've LARPed together. We've hung out together. I actually celebrated my birthday this year with Case because I was down where they live. I adore them. I just often hate that they're playing scary games, you understand. This is the problem why I don't hang out with Case very much, is because Case always plays scary games. So Case is playing Phasmophobia, which they're known to play, and we're gonna raid them for their birthday, which is on Talk Like a Pirate Day. I knew it. I knew when I saw people posting about Talk Like a Pirate Day that it had to be Case's birthday. I was like, yes, Pirate Day, Case's birthday, indeedlies. Thanks for hanging out, Flutters. Thanks for popping in, Jay. It's good to see you, Ninja, and Smurf, and Opal, and everybody. Thanks for hanging. On Saturday, I will be playing Monster Hunter World with Zingy. We're doing a collab. It's going to be super fun. So I will see you then. If you like some Monster Hunter, come hang out with us. We're going to have a lot of time trying to mount monsters, you know, as is usual in this stream. So catch you then. Bye for now, fam.